Hello you guys, and welcome to another Monday chat session. I've been calling these Creative Hoots because I had a newsletter that I would put out like once a month, and I try to do it on the first every month, but it just got to where I fell behind, and so sometimes it's easier to come on and chit chat and talk about stuff that's upcoming or what's going on, and than it is to sit down and get the pictures and upload and do all those things. So anyway, we're here today. Did you guys play along with the Pajama Party on Saturday? I hope so. I explained on Instagram, in case you missed it, the last Pajama Party I did, I had every 2 hours I'd upload a video. Well, how I had worked that particular event was I did all my videos ahead of time. I had them ready to go, and then I just had them upload right every 2 hours. Well, I really wanted to do like in person this time, like where I'm with you guys in the event, like every filming as we go. Yeah, I can't do that. It's a process, right? To upload videos, blah, 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 to get them, basically upload, turn into a video that you can upload to YouTube. Oh, anyway, I was behind, but the bottom line is we had a blast. I had a blast. I made the cutest stuff. I have my little tree sitting in my little stand, and oh, here we go. In case you missed it, we made little tags and this little cute wreath. I'm going to hang it in my room here, actually, in my journal room, in my art room. So I just love that. That's me and my sister. Anyway, so we had a blast, and these tags I'm actually going to be putting in my journal, and I need to figure out where I'm going to be at. This is my creative everyday journal, and I actually got to work in this, which was a lot of fun. I still need to write, you guys. I decorated. I just need to come in here and actually write. And actually, I'm going to be putting something in here while you guys are on here with me. So these will go like, my plan is to have them, whenever I'm journaling, go ahead and do my backgrounds, and then just kind of have this and put the number here and have it already kind of decorative. Or I can use it in my my December journal, which is going to be like the highlights of the month and the big events, like Christmas Day, Thanksgiving Day, those kind of things, which I'm actually going to be writing in here about the event we had at Little Craft Place. But see, again, it's just like little journaling spots that I'm going to be using these tags at. Look, it's already decorative. It's so cute. He's like puffy. I love this little bear. This little bear is so cute. So that's kind of the plan with these guys. What else happened? Oh yeah, my glue gun, if you guys watched, did bite the dust. So bye-bye glue gun. I had it for years, but it literally was not pushing the glue out anymore. So I had issues with that, but we are okay. We're going to come back to this. This is the journal that's the more in-depth journal. I did work in it some. Again, I printed these off of Wellness Mantra. It's a magazine. I just ordered it. So, but these are some free printables that they had online. So I printed those out because those are just fabulous. And then I went to the Walmart and I found this Holly Jolly confetti. And this is a company, this Packed Party. It's actually out of Austin, which is where I work at during my daytime hours. Where my parents are from. We've lived here our whole lives. And I follow them on Instagram, so I was so excited to see that they had like some of their confetti in their in the Walmart. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add it to my joy jar. So my joy jar is, if you don't know about my joy jar, it is just full of, look at all that joy in there. It's just full of sparkles and confetti, and anytime I get like fun little confetti in the mail or anything like that, I add it to my joy jar. Here's my little shovel to shovel out my joy. But basically, I like to put this in sometimes when I'm mailing out Happy Mail. You gotta love it when confetti flies everywhere. Not everybody loves it, but I love it. And so So yeah, so I bought this to put in my joy jar. Now I might have to, I'm not going to crinkle this to death with you guys because it's like annoying, the sound, but I'll get the rest of that out later. But look, it's so pretty. Look at all this. Oh, and it's my favorite colors, which are pink and green, and then you add a bit of red, and you add a bit of sparkle in there, and yay! So yeah. Oh, and you can add some pom-poms in your joy jar. See, I'm just gonna add maybe some pom-pom. It's just fun, you guys. And then you can just take like a little bunch of it. Sometimes I like to get down on the bottom because you get all your, oh, you can put sequins in there. Now I have had a tendency, oops, look, I'm getting it everywhere, which is fun, but you just grab a little bit like this, put it in a package, and look, little sparkles. Or you can put it in a package, like a little, which I just got some recently from Sweet Berry Crafts, and Berry Sweet, gosh, Berry Sweet, and yeah, she just sent me, like, you can send some joy to some people, and they can put it in their joy jar. So yeah, so I love this idea. I got this from our sweet friend Precious to Me. You can find her on Instagram, and when she had her joy jar, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need a joy jar. And I've done shows where I've put joy jars at each setting, so it's so fun. Okay, so that was fun. And oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys the other thing I got at the Walmart is, this is so fun. And actually I'm including it in this month's kit, which released today, you guys. So if you wanted the Home for Christmas kit, where's my pencil? It came with a pencil too. Well, let me show you how it's packaged up, and maybe that will help. But so yeah, I don't know what happened to my pencil, but it comes with a pencil. It comes with look at this, a cute little sharpener. I love little sharpeners. It comes with a sharpener. It comes with a little notepad. You can write your little Christmas list while you're out and about, what you need. Some stickers, a little cute little pencil topper, which when I find my pencil, I'm going to put it on there. But isn't that so cute? And I love it. It's just adorable. And so when I saw these, I'm like, oh yeah, I need to get these and put them in the kit. So everybody will be getting one of these that orders the Christmas at Home CWR kit. So that was fun. I just love little things like this. It makes me so happy. So let's see. Oh yeah, so this week in our little trusty vintage calendar that we got, we're going to be planning out menus. So I'm going to be doing another video of planning out menus in my Christmas planner this week, so keep an eye out for that. So yeah, we are a month exactly, no, not a month. On Thanksgiving, we're exactly 1 month from Christmas. So let's see what else is going on. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to put in my journal. A couple things. So we did pack our shoe boxes, you guys, if you're familiar with that. We need to take them over there to the drop-off. There's several places around here that you can drop off, but you basically pack your shoebox. And we had Walmart had I always like to put like personal items like toothpaste, soap, socks, you know, things like that, along with fun things to do and have and play with and everything. But I'm gonna cut this little guy out because actually I took a picture of my daughter. She packed them up, and we went to Dollar Tree, you guys. Oh my gosh, you can get so much stuff to pack. In fact, the lady that checked us out, she goes, oh, are y'all doing shoe boxes? And I'm like, oh yeah. But I mean, they had toys, they had coloring books, they had crayons, they had little dinosaur figures. I mean, just cute, fun stuff. And we did two boys. I ended up having two because we bought this huge pack of socks, and I was like, you know, we bought so much stuff, we could probably like buy a little bit more extra stuff and make 2 boxes up, which is what we did. But we did boys this year, which typically I always do girls because, you know, it's just easier for me. So I was really happy that Brad's just wanted to do a boy. So yeah, so we did probably like the middle age group is what we're going to put. I wonder how these work because I'm curious because they're all so different, right? I wonder if they like go to the warehouse and kind of like open each box and make sure that, you know, every box has enough in there. That's what I'm thinking happens. But if you know, leave a comment below, because I am curious. We were talking about that. We're like, oh, because Bryce was just like, oh, Mom, you know, they open it up and make sure that everybody has stuff, which is true, because you wouldn't, I don't know. I used to kind of do something at our work and through the church too, where you could fill it up, and I had to, I opened them up just to kind of see. And sometimes people put a ton of stuff in there, and sometimes it's just a few things. So I'm sure they go through and kind of sort it out, make sure everybody has, every kid gets enough, where, you know, one kid doesn't get more things than the other. So, okay. So moving on to Friday, we had a great time at this play. We have a cute little, it's a theater. It's an amphitheater. It was outside. So it's, even though we're not cold here for Texas, it's cold. For in the evenings, it gets really chilly where you need like a jacket. And in this case, we ended up getting like some blankets, but, which once you got cuddled under the blanket, I've kind of put a hoodie on, it was totally fine. And so we, oh my gosh. So this is, if you haven't read it, I know here in the States, it's pretty much, I don't know if my daughter and son read it, but I know that I read it in school. It was kind of a given that you read this book. It was part of American literature. It's called Of Mice and Men. It's actually kind of a really sad story, and to be honest with you guys, oh my gosh, at the end, at first it was kind of slow. You know, it's based in you know, the Depression, and so of course it's kind of like, and it was all men, one woman that played in it, 10 men and one woman, and or 9, I can't remember exactly. I think there was 10 total, but oh my gosh, it was so good. It was just good. The actors were good. I told Bryce, I said, I wonder if I could be in a play. I think I might add that to my bucket list. And she's like, oh, Mom, what else can you I really do, you guys, want to do that. So, actually, and I'm just gluing this in here because this is just stuff about the Fayette County Community Theater. But I'm putting this in here. That way you can flip through it like this and look at exactly what it was about. But let me get some washi real quick. So, if you don't know the story, I don't want to like ruin it for you, but at the end, oh my gosh, you guys, it was so, like I said, it was kind of like a little slow moving at first, but you know, that's how the actual thing is. And then, oh my gosh, at the end, it was like I just started crying my eyes out, and because well, I'll tell you one thing, there's murders that happen in there, and it's not, one of them's I mean, they're all sad, but it's just, oh yeah, it's just, it was so good. But like I said, and what's interesting is my husband knew the main actor, and so we went over afterwards to tell him what a great job he did, and he's like, oh, my wife was like crying, and he's like, yeah, I know. He's like, I've been rehearsing this for I think 6 or 7 weeks, and he's like, I'm ready to like get happy, because I guess it really does wear on you. And oh my gosh, you guys, when we met him, he goes, yeah, my wife thought it was so good, and I couldn't even talk to him. I was like, it was so good. It was, you guys, like uncontrollable. I don't know, it was just, the acting was good, and it was just great. It was under the stars. Okay, so we like to go on the VIP night because there's a couple of local wineries. I don't really drink wine, or really drink at all, because I just don't. It's not like I'm against it or whatever, but I just don't really drink a whole lot. And so so I drank the wine because they have like the local wineries, like the Meadery out there. It's just good, you know, good social. I love the atmosphere, blah, blah, blah. And it's at an amphitheater, so it's outside. So anyway, you do wine tasting, and they have like some cheese and some snacks and that kind of stuff. And so we like to go out there prior to that, and then we get to sit down, and then, or, you know, then they open it up to everybody. But literally it was, I don't know if it was because it's cold or what, but it was, or Friday night, it was kind of we got great seats no matter where we sat. And so, where was I going with this? Oh, so I had drank some wine, you guys. So I probably was a little on the tipsy side to begin with. And I always I'm so goofy when I drink. Yeah, so long story short, I was like, oh my gosh, he goes, it's okay. I felt so silly because I just couldn't compose myself because I just was taken over with emotion on this. They did such a wonderful job. So, yeah, don't take me to plays and drink me wine or anything, because I might be a blubbery mess at the end. But super, super, super good. And I like to support them. We went and saw Sherlock Holmes during the summer, and it's just good. Very, very good. So, all right, you guys, I think, let's see here. I think that's all I had to jabber about this today. If you played along with the class, you do remember the tree. We did a collage tree. I'm going to come in here, and probably, I just didn't have time to, get this done. I'm going to do it wait till next week, and, come in here and when I do my other little chit chat, and I can do kind of a, example of how to put this in your journal. Speaking of trees, and I'll end with this, we put our tree up because my mom and sister and possibly my sister-in-law is going to come out next week and have a tea party, and I want my house to be decked for Christmas because it's a Christmas tea, right? And so we had, let me back up the story a little bit. We had a mega TV, right? Because our TV went out, and I was out of town, and my husband, while I'm talking, I just saw something I'm going to add to this. My husband had, went and bought a TV. Well, mega TV it is, right? So, our TV, it didn't fit on our TV stand. Well, he moves this 6-foot table, or I don't even know if it was 6 foot, maybe a 4-foot table. I don't know. He moves this fold up table into the living room, and we put this mega TV on there. Well, I don't want a pop-up table in my living room. I want my old TV stand. So I went and purchased this. They have this component that you can buy that holds the TV. It's really kind of interesting, actually. And so Brazos was putting it together last night. Well, after we put it together, it was next to the Christmas tree. I mean, the tree's been up for a while. It just now got decorated, but Brazos had put it up because, if you've been listening, you know my saga with my new tree. But we put the tree up, and so I noticed that it's super cluttered, and the tree actually goes in front of the big window in front of our house. We have this picture window, and of course, right, so you can drive by and a pretty tree in the window. Well, Mega TV and Mega Tree didn't work out, right? So it's two megas together, and it's this was too heavy on one side. I said, why don't we move the tree over to this other part, which actually had my little book nook over there where I keep my little bookshelf. So we ended up changing the whole living room around, and then we had already decorated the tree with ornaments, and oh my gosh, it was hilarious because Brazos and I were laughing so hard because we were trying to move this tree without knocking the ornaments off. It was Christmas with a crank, seriously, you guys. And so anyway, good story, right? I have to remember, I'm going to have to get that written down so I can describe it just as it was because we were laughing so hard. So now we got Mega TV on a stand, and we got Christmas tree in front of another in a little corner, and we moved the book nook and back into the kitchen area. We have not big, but this dining area that's fairly large that we have corners and whatnot in. So we moved that over there. So we had to do some rearranging to get this done. I'm just adding little bits of yellow on here because I just want to emphasize how wonderful it was, like kind of, because I looked up and I'm like, oh my gosh, you can see the stars, and it was just, the atmosphere was just wonderful. So I'm going to put little stars around here because I will be talking about that. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. Again, if you joined in on the pajama party, thank you. And yeah, we're going to be getting ready for Christmas journals and stuff. So, alrighty then. Well, y'all have a super sparkly day, and I will see you in my next video.